Life will hit you. It will knock you down, steal your momentum, and leave you questioning everything you once believed. Setbacks are inevitable. They come for us all, uninvited, unannounced, and often when we're least prepared. But here's the truth that separates the average from the extraordinary. Setbacks don't define you. Your comeback does. When the world doubts you, when circumstances betray you, when failure grips your spirit, that's the moment your destiny is forged. You don't rise from comfort. You rise from chaos. You don't grow from success. You grow from struggle. That pain you're feeling, that's not the end. That's the fire. That's the fuel. Every setback is a setup for a stronger return. Every closed door is a test to see how bad you want to walk through it. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt. You are not defeated. You are being prepared. The comeback isn't just greater than the setback. It requires the setback. It's forged in its flames. And when you rise again, you won't just return. You'll return unbreakable, unstoppable, and undeniable. There is no triumph without trials. No elevation without pressure. If you feel crushed right now, good. That means something powerful is being created within you. Diamonds are made under pressure, and so are champions. It's easy to keep going when things are smooth. But true greatness is revealed when life knocks you flat, and you still decide to rise. You've been counted out before. You've been doubted. You've heard the whispers, seen the looks, felt the sting of rejection. But what they didn't realize is that you were never down. You were just reloading. Every great comeback story begins with struggle. It begins with doubt. It begins with someone who refuses to stay down. That someone is you. The setback may have slowed your pace, but it didn't extinguish your purpose. The road is still open. The fire still burns. And now you carry the wisdom, the grit, and the resilience that can only be earned in the trenches. The comeback will not just return you to where you were. It will elevate you beyond where you ever imagined. Do not curse the setbacks. They are blessings in disguise. They strip away the illusions, the distractions, and the fluff. They expose your raw character, and it is in that exposure that you find your truth. The setback humbles you, sharpens you, and forces you to confront what you're truly made of. That loss, it was a lesson. That failure, a forge. That heartbreak, a hammer breaking away your limits. You are not who you were before the fall. You are more focused, more relentless, more unshakable. And when you rise, it won't be with the arrogance of someone who has never lost. It'll be with the wisdom of someone who's been to hell and clawed their way out. You'll no longer fear falling, because you'll know that every time you fall, you rise stronger. This comeback is not about vengeance. It's about redemption. It's about rewriting the story they thought was over. And when the world sees you rise, they'll realize they should have never doubted the strength of someone who survived the storm. Let them laugh. Let them doubt. Let them whisper behind closed doors. Because every time they do, they add fuel to your fire. You don't need their approval. You need your belief. You don't need applause. You need that deep, unshakable conviction that your story isn't over. You may be limping now, but you're still moving. You may be bruised, but you are not broken. This comeback is not just physical. It's mental, emotional, spiritual. It's about reclaiming every ounce of confidence that the setback tried to steal. It's about refusing to let failure have the final word. Setbacks are painful, but they're also powerful. They ignite a hunger that success never could. They push you to dig deeper, fight harder, and dream bigger. Your comeback isn't about showing others what you can do. It's about showing yourself what you're made of. You're not chasing validation. You're chasing evolution. And every step you take from this moment forward is a declaration that you are not done, not finished, and nowhere near defeated. The most powerful force on earth is a soul that refuses to be broken. You are that force. You are not defined by your lowest moment, but by how you respond to it. You have the power to rewrite your narrative. The comeback is greater than the setback because it proves who you really are. When everything crumbles and you still choose to build, that's strength. When you lose everything and still show up with heart, that's courage. When the world says no and you create your own yes, that's power. You may have lost a round, but the fight is far from over. You are still in the ring, still swinging, still standing, and every breath you take, every step you climb, is proof that the setback didn't win. The pain didn't break you. The darkness didn't consume you. The fire still burns. This is your rebirth. This is your resurgence. And you are no longer the same person who fell. You are the warrior who rose. And warriors don't run from battles. They conquer them. Remember, every champion you admire has a comeback story. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school team. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for television. J.K. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers. The world may not see your worth at first, but greatness isn't always recognized immediately. Sometimes it needs to be fought for. You're not behind. You're being refined. You're not lost. You're being redirected. The setback is not a stop sign. It's a detour. And often it leads to a greater destination than you originally planned. Don't measure yourself by where you are. Measure yourself by how far you've come and how much further you're willing to go. You are being shaped by the storm for a reason. The comeback is greater because it's rooted in a deeper understanding, a deeper hunger, and a deeper purpose. You are not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. And that experience has given you an edge. Now it's time to use it. Fear may have knocked on your door, but courage is what answers now. You've cried your tears. You've felt the weight of defeat. But look at you. You're still standing, still breathing, still dreaming. That's your power. Setbacks have a way of revealing hidden reserves of strength you never knew you had. They teach you to fight differently, smarter, fiercer. You've been through the fire, but you didn't burn. You were forged. That version of you that got knocked down is not the same one rising now. The new you is battle-tested, wiser and more dangerous than ever. This comeback isn't just about getting back to where you were. It's about transcending it. It's about using every scar as a reminder of your resilience. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a creator of change. The path ahead may still be uphill, but now you've got the legs to climb it, the heart to endure it, and the spirit to own it. This is your time. This is your rise. Don't look back unless it's to see how far you've come. The past tried to break you, but you're still here, which means the past failed. The comeback journey is filled with resistance, because it's meant to reveal the warrior inside you. Nobody said it would be easy, only that it would be worth it. You're going to have to claw your way back. You're going to have to dig deep, deeper than you've ever gone. But what you'll discover down there is something unshakable, your purpose. And when you lead with purpose, nothing can stop you. Not fear, not doubt, not failure. This is more than a comeback. It's a transformation. The old you was enough to start the fight, but the new you will finish it. This isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of a legend. Let every setback be a stepping stone. Let every fall be part of the climb. The higher you rise, the more powerful your testimony becomes. So rise, louder, stronger, prouder than ever before. What if the setback was the best thing that ever happened to you? What if it was the wake-up call you needed? The jolt that realigned your vision, reignited your drive, and reminded you what you're fighting for. Too often we curse the pain, but pain can be the greatest motivator. It exposes the gaps in our armor and forces us to reinforce our spirit. It teaches us not to take moments for granted and to appreciate the fight. You've been through enough to know what it costs to quit, and you're not paying that price. You've sacrificed too much to let the setback win. Every second you invest in your comeback is a seed planted in your future. And when those seeds bloom, they won't just bear fruit. They'll bear proof. Proof that you were never done. Proof that greatness lives within you. Proof that when life knocked you down, you stood taller. So thank the setback. It taught you who you are. And now, it's time to show the world what that truly means. Let the silence fuel you. Let the doubt sharpen you. Let the solitude shape you. Because when the comeback begins, it's not loud. It's focused. It's calculated. It's intentional. You're not the same. You've grown in the dark. You've trained in obscurity. And now, you rise with purpose. You no longer chase approval. You walk in alignment. The world will soon see what you've been building in the shadows. You didn't need the spotlight. You needed the grind. You didn't need permission. You needed the pain. And now that you've embraced both, you're unstoppable. The comeback is greater than the setback. Not just because of where it takes you, but because of who it makes you. You are becoming someone who refuses to be broken, who laughs in the face of adversity, who turns scars into symbols of survival. The fire within you isn't going out, it's growing. Let it burn through every excuse, every limit, every lie. Rise, not to return to who you were, but to become who you were born to be. Every voice that told you you can't becomes fuel when you decide I will. Every delay, every denial, every detour was preparing you for the explosion of greatness waiting inside you. This isn't just a comeback. It's a resurrection. The version of you that's emerging now doesn't care. It cares dominance. Doesn't fear failure. It invites challenge. You've done the work in silence. Now it's time to make noise with results. You don't owe anyone explanations. Your success will speak. Your results will echo louder than any apology ever could. Let your comeback, your statement, let your transformation be your legacy. Your story isn't about how many times you fell. It's about how many times you chose to rise. Stand up, breathe deep, and walk forward with power. This is your moment, not a repeat of the past, but a reinvention of the future. You didn't survive the storm to stay silent. You're here to roar. And when they ask how you did it, you'll say with pride, the comeback was greater than the setback.